What is up, you guys? It's your girl Christina, aka iChrissyMarie, here on my channel, and today I have a decorate with me video. I'm showing you guys 3 ways to style a faux fireplace, mantle, whichever one you have. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl's channel so you can join the family, and let's jump right on into this. Alright, so my first step here is to start off with a clean slate. I am placing a single strand of garland here on the top and just draping it over. This garland specifically is from Walmart. I believe I spoke on it in one of my decor hauls, so if you haven't seen any of those videos, go back and watch those, because a lot of the items that I'm going to be using on my fireplace I actually picked up and spoke on in those hauls. This garland specifically is from Walmart, I believe. It's called the Sonoma Cypress. It was only $20 for this long piece of garland, so really affordable, really great quality for the price, and I say it's pretty full. I did fluff it so it looked a little bit fuller, and I also mixed it with other pieces of garland. But I think if you had about 2 or 3 of these, you'd be pretty set, and they're not expensive.
You should come back home to me, and when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you, baby. This year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to...
I'm really taking my time here when it comes to fluffing out my garlands, because I knew that I wanted to add other pieces of garland to this, not just have this single strand. So I wanted to make sure that I fluffed each piece of garland separately so that when I merged them together, they kind of fit like a puzzle, which also allowed for one, fullness, but for it to look like one cohesive piece of garland, or a cohesive arrangement of garland.
It's so good to see you again, to see you again, baby. This year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire, chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, yeah. I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.
Alright, fast forwarding to a little later, it already looks 10 times better. It's fluffed out, it's in a direction that is more realistic, it fits the fireplace, it just looks so much better. And this is only the first strand of garland. So this is what I meant by really taking the time to kind of mold it to your fireplace in order to make it a little bit more realistic, and fluffing it out in the direction that also provides that more realistic feel.
Help to make the seasons bright. Tiny tots with their eyes on a glow.
Alright, so the next thing that I did was take my Norfolk pine garland that I got from Kirkland's, and I layered it on top of the garland that I got from Walmart, just to add a little bit more fullness to the middle portion of my fireplace. I wanted that to look really full and earthy and just super natural. As far as the sides, I wasn't super concerned with it being super full, especially because with the way that I fluffed it, it looked pretty full enough, so I didn't feel like the sides needed more as opposed to the top portion, which is the focal point of my fireplace.
To kids from 1 to 92, though it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
I absolutely cannot recommend the Norfolk Pine garland from Kirkland's enough. It is so literally perfect. It's great price, great quality, something that you can keep in your collection for years to come. It's just the perfect Christmas item. If I could recommend one thing out of my entire series of hauls thus far, it would definitely be the Norfolk Pine garland from Kirkland's. A lot of people on the low are saying that it is the same maker as the A Floral garland that they sell for like twice the price. So if you can snag this garland from Kirkland's, don't walk, run. Go get it. It is not going to be a disappointment, I promise you. Right now, what you guys see me doing here is I am blending together both of the pieces of garland that I have. I'm blending my Norfolk Pine garland with my Sonoma Cypress garland from Walmart. I honestly believe this pair is like a match made in heaven, with the Sonoma garland and its faux pine cones and the Norfolk Pine garland from Kirkland's and just its natural beauty. I have never seen a more realistic piece of garland in my life, and I think the two of these just make for that natural foresty look that I was going for. So I definitely think both of these together are chef's kiss. For look number 1, I wanted to go for a very cozy vibe with a lot of texture. So I made sure I implemented that in other garland besides the greenery that I used. So the first piece that I'm adding here is this cozy yarn garland with some very rustic colored bells, which I really loved. I believe I got this from Hobby Lobby, but I also saw it at HomeGoods, so either of those places can have these items. I will link the one from Hobby Lobby down below so you can pick that up. In order to add a little bit more of a naturey feel, I added some faux stems that I believe I got from Hobby Lobby last year. They're just these faux pine stems with some pine cones in them, and I just felt they added a little bit more texture as well as different color and just an overall more realistic and natural feel to my garland. The next thing I did was add my stockings here with command strips along with my 3 bells that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I just made them cascade so that it gave it a little bit more of a rustic feel with the texture of the stockings. You can absolutely stop at the last step but I wanted to add an extra wood element, so I'm going to add a wood dough bowl that I got from Hobby Lobby. And inside the dough bowl, you can leave it just alone, or you can add ornaments, bells, dried oranges, potpourri, cinnamon sticks, pine cones, whatever fits your natural style. So I'm going to show you a few options here. I am so excited to announce that I picked up some new ornaments this year. I picked up a lot of ornaments from At Home this year, and they are super affordable but super beautiful. I am obsessed with these fluted ones that I picked up. They're actually shatterproof, so they're not glass, but they do look glass, which I love so very much. I also picked up they're like creamy beige ones with gold detailing, along with this really, really big, gigantic, distressed gold one that I am so excited to highlight on my Christmas tree this year. I cannot wait to style these. I'm super excited and I just love them. The only thing is, I think I'm going to change the ribbon on them so that they're cohesive and they all match. But besides that, these are a great option and they're so affordable. For the next look, I wanted to work with different textural elements, so I pulled this beaded garland that I got from HomeGoods. I don't believe it's in my HomeGoods haul because I just picked this one up, so if I can find it, I will link it down below. If not, I will find a dupe for you guys and link that one down below.
Everywhere you go, take a look at the 5 and 10. It's glistening once again with candy canes and silver lanes that glow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots is the wish of Barney and Ben. Dolls that'll talk and will go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you go, there's a tree.
I added our stockings back to this corner over here in the right side of my fireplace. I really like how it looks over here. I think it fits the space really nicely. So I kept them over there along with the kettlebells that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. If you are looking for a bell option, I believe this is a very good one. The color is perfect. even though it's not the traditional shape of Christmas bells, I think it just gives a very rustic look to it, and I've been obsessed since I picked them up. So if you're looking for that option, try out Hobby Lobby.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your...
In order to create more of that foresty vibe that I was going for, I picked up these fake wooden Christmas trees that I got from Hobby Lobby. I wanted them to be staggering heights, but they didn't have staggering heights in the store. So here's a hack on how I made them varying heights.
City, this Christmas, let's go.
Hang on to mistletoe. I'm gonna get to know you better. Get to know you better. It's Christmas. And as we trim the tree, how much fun it's gonna be together. Together. It's Christmas. Hang on the mistletoe. I'm gonna.
Okay, and here's how it looked with the riser under one of them. I love the variation in height. I feel like it draws your eye to that without drawing it too much upward, which I really liked. And then it added that wooden textural element that I really was looking for on the top of my fireplace. So I love adding just simple decor on the top of the fireplace in order to create that rustic foresty look that I was going for. On the other side, I'm going to do the same thing just with candles. So because I didn't have candles of varying heights, I'm going to add a riser and place one of them on the riser and one of them simply on the fireplace.
It's Christmas. And as I look around, your eyes are shining town. They do. They shine, they do. It's Christmas. Presents and cards are here. My world is filled with cheer, and you. It's Christmas.
Alright, so here is an overview of look 2. I love this look. I feel like it's very simple without being boring. It adds the textural elements with the faux fur and with the wood beads and the wood Christmas trees, along with the lighting and the warmth of the candles, the pine cones, the kettlebells, and all of the knit and the stockings. I think it is the perfect look if you're looking for something simple and elegant. This is look 2.
Christmas, Christmas for me. I want to dedicate this song to my family and all the families and folks out there that may not feel this.
Moving on to look 3, I really wanted to experiment with ribbon this year and bows, so I picked up a lot of different ribbon with different textures and different colors. This ribbon here is a black velvet, which, as I told you guys before, black is hinted in my Christmas decor this year, so I wanted to see how it was feeling, what it was giving, and I actually really do like both options that I had decided on. I was either going to go with the one black velvet bow on my mantle or multiple little brown bows. So I will show you guys what the brown ribbon looks like in a little while, but I did really like this brown velvet or this black velvet feel of this ribbon. I thought it looked really nice. So that is definitely an option if you guys want to spice up or change textural elements or add a different textural element. I would recommend bows and just getting ribbon, and it's a very affordable way of adding texture to your mantle. Alright, so this is the brown ribbon that I picked up. It's not velvet, it's more so just the regular ribbon ribbed texture, but I actually really liked how small and petite it was. It allowed for a pull of focus without being too dramatic and too overbearing. So if you're looking for a cozy yet simplistic bow option, I would recommend going with a smaller ribbon and a lighter or neutral color. Here's a look at look 3 with the bow option that I really liked, which was the lighter, more petite bow. I think this is the option I'm actually going to go with, and I'm going to have 2 or 3, maybe a few of the little bows scattered along the front and the sides of my garland along with my Christmas tree so that it's cohesive. I also added back the yarn garland across the front, which I really liked how it contrasted with the wooden beaded element that I had.
Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire.
And that wraps up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl's channel for more content. And I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, bye!
You